What did draw you ultimately? What was it?
Just the family atmosphere was probably the initial. And then, I just started kind of, seeing how coaches treated the players and different things. And, it's just something that I feel like environment where I can grow as a man. And the 3 or 4 years that I'm here and I'm out, I'll be a better man because of being here. So I know that for sure.
What are some of the biggest differences from feeling that high school atmosphere to then the spring game and then practicing with these guys?
Yeah, everybody just says the speed of the game, and it sounds cliche, but it's true. You go in against guys that you don't have to make every single play. You go against guys that are just as good as you or even better. So the speed of the game is going to be crazy, and just the competition. You know what I'm saying? You're always working to compete, getting better. There's no playing down to your competition because you're always up there at a high level. So that's really not playing.
How would you describe this group here? I mean, it seems like everybody's gelling pretty well, joking around, and that kind of thing.
Of course, we're tight knit. That's probably the way that I describe it. We as soon as we started committing, we had a little group chat and stuff, and I'd say it's about two years to a year running now, and so we've had long-lasting relationships through recruiting, and this group is just really good.
How was it working with guys like Tyler Davis and Roof and the other guys on the defensive, especially the defensive tackle room?
Yeah, gosh, I can't even say how much I've learned from them. Just their efforts just to bring me along. Just being the young guy coming in and bring me along and just teach me the things that even they may have learned later in their careers. Just speaks so much to their humility. And, I see them as my big brothers, and I just appreciate them taking me away.
What was the spring game like for you? 6 tackles, block, field goal, playing in front of the large crowd. What was that like for you?
It was great. Like I said, I don't take the experience for granted. It was a great experience. I'm just excited, to convert that and take that into the season.
Who has kind of taken you under their wing the most in that room? Who's kind of been the one mentor?
Yeah, like I said, just reiterating, Tyler and Root with different things, and so that's probably.
What are some of the things that they kind of impart to you? What do they tell you? How do they teach you?
Just kind of the little things, how to work, how to like plays. I remember in the spring where I'm a young guy that kind of got through in the fire, and it's really easy for a guy who's older, who's been here, he's about to go to the NFL, just be like he'll figure it out on his own like I did. But he really took me under his wing and kind of told me like, okay, you got this, and just helped me come along to where I'm able to do that for other guys now. So.
And I apologize for coming in late, and I know you've probably been asked some of this before, but going out to defensive end, you went out there a little bit during the spring. Do you like being able to kind of float between the two spots and show that versatility?
Yeah, I love my versatility. Like I told them, that's something that I pride myself in. I feel like I can play any position across the line, so why not do it? You know what I'm saying? And given this talent that we have in my room, it might be convenient, it might not, depending on how I perform in the fall and just how everything goes. But I'm excited to see how that goes. So.
And then the whole, you were talking a minute ago about the culture of Clemson and what drew you here. When you got here, was it the same as it was promised to you in recruiting?
Yeah, 100%. I tell everybody, what I saw in recruiting is exactly what I got when I got to Clemson. The brotherhood and the family culture was just something really big for me. So.
Your high school coach told me one time, he was like, Peter comes from a good family, high character kid. What is this about your upbringing? Who was so important in your life that kind of made you into this high character guy that everybody talks about?
Yeah, I think my parents joint did this thing. My parents, they're really real with me. I can say that 100% with honesty. They're real with me. They don't run from life, and they make sure that they use the opportunities and the lessons that I learned in life to actually use them to teach me. And I think that's a big part of my character. I've just learned a lot, and I'm willing to learn.
So, what are you most looking forward to? The Duke game on Monday night, Labor Day, national TV. You're coming back for that very first home game 5 days later.
I'm looking forward to the game that comes first, so I'd say that's Duke. And then after that, I'm looking forward to Charleston Southern or whoever we play at home, and so on and so on. We're going a game at a time.